Hello, my name is Dorothy Cascerceri, and I am the senior editor of In Touch Weekly, and this is week 2 of In Touch Weekly's brand new show here on Paltalk. So thank you so much for joining in. We hope that you will participate in the conversation. We had a great discussion last week. We had some really great people join in and ask some interesting questions about celebrities, celebrity fashion, celebrity products, basically anything celebrity. That's what I'm here for, to talk to you about that. I've been doing entertainment news for 9 years now. Am I showing my age? But anyway, again, my name is Dorothy Cascerceri, senior editor for In Touch Weekly, and today I'm so lucky because I have one of my dear friends here as a guest, D'Angelo Thompson, and he is a makeup and hairstylist to the stars. Okay, so I get to talk about the celebrities and once in a while interview them, but he actually gets to play with their hair and touch their face.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming. So, okay, before we talk to D'Angelo, because he has a really interesting story for us, and he also is going to demo, as you notice, I don't have any lipstick on. Guys, maybe you didn't notice that. Ladies, I know that you did. And D'Angelo is going to demo the hottest lip trend on me. So we're going to get to that in a little bit. But before we do, I want to first talk about the new issue of In Touch Weekly. I am so excited that the new issue cover story is Jennifer Aniston's new man threatening Brad Pitt, and for good reason, because Brad Pitt said some pretty hurtful things about his ex-wife, and guys out there, I hope you would never stoop so low, and ladies, we all know that it's really painful going through a breakup, and we never want the other person to say something horrible, especially not in public.
How many years has it been?
It has been about 7 or 8 years, I believe, since they split. So it's kind of time to stop talking about it. You know, we can talk about it in the celebrity magazine world, but for them to talk about it, you know, so Brad Pitt told Parade magazine that, you know, sorry, I'm just going to quote this really quick. He was basically saying that his life was boring and it was a lot because of his marriage, and he talked about how he went out and did the right thing and found Angelina his true love. And really everything that he said very much undermined his marriage with Jennifer Aniston. So it's kind of sad, but don't worry, because somebody has come to Jen Aniston's rescue, and that is her new boyfriend, Justin Theroux. Sources tell In Touch Weekly this week that Justin gave a call to a mutual friend of his and Brad's and told the mutual friend to pass the message along to Brad to keep his mouth shut and to stop talking about Jennifer Aniston. He also called a head honcho in the film industry in LA and talked about how he thought Brad was a jerk and how he was, you know, going out of his way to say these cruel things. And sources tell us that the only reason that Brad said all these things is because he wants to keep Angelina Jolie happy.
Wow.
Kind of a sad story.
Let's hope, okay.
I mean, Jen Aniston, she's been through enough. I don't think he needs to drag her through the mud anymore.
And she looks great now.
Doesn't
her hair
she?
looks amazing, her body, she looks amazing.
She absolutely does.
She has a hottie too.
Oh yeah, well, she has a hot boyfriend now, and he's her knight in shining armor, so I absolutely love that. So that's great. Okay, so let's move on to our lovely guest here, who's been very patient. So D'Angelo, tell us a little bit about what you do and what kind of celebrities you've worked with.
Okay, I've worked mostly in fashion, some film, television. I have celebrity clients as well as corporate clients. And as of late, I've worked with like Nicole, aka Snooki.
All right. Snooki from Jersey Shore.
Snooki from Jersey Shore.
She must be a handful.
She was a handful, but very sweet.
Okay.
Extremely sweet, I must say. I told her at the end, I said, "You're not what I expected."
Okay.
You know, she was lovely.
Okay.
And then I worked for Gaga, not herself, but her team of friends that she has around her, her entourage and best friends of like the downtown New York scene. And they did a promo for the VMAs. So we worked on that about, what, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago?
Great.
And a slew of other people, so it's been very...
Some of which he cannot talk about, obviously.
Right, that's true.
He has to protect the privacy of his clients, which we all understand.
So I have to keep it... You know, did you want to talk about tips, or...?
Yes, I think we're having a problem with sound, are we? Can everybody hear us out there? Because some people are writing and saying that there's a sound issue. But anyway, listen, if you just tuned in, I'm a little bit tired today. I took the red eye from San Francisco. I was out in Napa Valley for 5 days wine tasting.
Beautiful.
Loved it out there. Went to the French Laundry. I stayed at the beautiful, beautiful Bar de Sono Hotel, which is the lap of luxury. It's LEED certified, which means it's totally green.
Wow.
They bring bottles every single day in these glass milk cartons that they reuse. And it's just, it goes along with the whole California, you know, eco-friendly style. So anyway, if I'm a little out of it, folks, you know why. Anyway, if you just tuned in, I'm Dorothy Cascerceri, the senior editor at In Touch Weekly, here with my dear friend, celebrity makeup artist and hairstylist, D'Angelo Thompson. If you want to check anything out, let's give the quick links. You can check out In Touch Weekly's website at www.intouchweekly.com. You can also follow In Touch Weekly on Twitter at In Touch Weekly. It's pretty simple. You can follow me on Twitter at Dorothy Lauren. And you can check me out on Facebook too, facebook.com/Dorothy TV page. And where can we find D'Angelo?
You can find me on Facebook as well, D'Angelo Thompson. Also on Twitter, Kabbalah777 on Twitter, and my website, D'AngeloThompson.com. And I also have a new blog, and I want to have you give tips and talk on my blog as well.
Would love to.
It's D'AngeloThompsonPresents.com.
Okay. All right, love it. So those are all the Twitter handles. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Okay, so let's talk about the trend that you want to do today.
Yeah.
And now. Now, you're gonna be in for a real treat this week because D'Angelo is going to demo this on me. Yes. Obviously, I don't have any lipstick on, and I'm not really gonna be able to talk. So we're gonna let D'Angelo take the show over for a little bit.
So, I want to talk about two trends that I'm noticing in beauty.
Okay.
One being mainly lip color. I think, as you could see on the red carpet, there were a lot of bold gowns and bold suits, but also there were bold lips. So when shopping for lip color, you know, right now you want to look for colors that are bright, bold. It could be dark but sheer.
Okay.
And I always believe in laying a base color before you put on a lip color. So something like a lip tint. Okay. Many brands make it. Some of my favorites, should I name?
Yeah, please do.
Some of my favorites are Sephora has a lip tint called Pinot Noir. It's very sheer.
I love Sephora, by the way.
I do too. It's
when
like
I go in there, I get so lost, and it's so easy to go in and pick up one small item, and then you walk out having spent $250. I don't make a habit of doing that.
Right.
But I'm sure there are some women out there, and even some men, that can definitely relate to that.
Yes. So, you know, I was like, every season I go out and see what new colors are on the market. So these really jumped out to me because I used one brand for a long time, for almost a decade actually.
Oh wow.
And then I switched to this new Sephora stain. Stains are important to lay a base color on your lips before you put on your lip color or your lip gloss. Okay. So we're going to stain your lips now.
Okay.
Okay. And you can just kind of pat it in. You get more coverage if you pat it in.
Okay. My lips are pretty small, so a stain works well for people that don't have very voluptuous lips.
And also, as we get older, we lose our coloring in our lips, and the stain restores the color, almost like if you look at a young child, you know, they have those beautiful rosy lips. Okay. So it's like adding the rose back into your lips.
Okay, I love it. Tell us about your blog.
Oh, my blog, basically, I talk about color, fashion, beauty, art. So it's very across the board, and a lot of experiences I have in the business. I was at the Emmy organization yesterday, and Reese Schoenfeld talked, and he was a co-founder of CNN as well as the Food Network. Oh wow! So I sat and listened to him. So I share those type of experiences with my.
Well, you have such great access to events and to people, right?
Thank God.
And where can we find your blog?
It's D'AngeloThompsonPresents.com.
Oh, I love the name of it.
So just a little bit of color. And even right now, you have enough color if you just want to run out, get coffee. On the weekend, a tint is perfect.
I like this because it's not as sticky as lip gloss. And I have a big problem always whenever I'm outside, if I put on lip gloss and then my hair starts blowing around, it's a huge mess. My hair gets stuck in it, as I'm sure there are many people that can relate to that. So this is kind of something that...
Just sheer and simple. And men tend to like it because it doesn't transfer. And you know when you kiss someone and...
We have somebody saying they like salmon pink.
Salmon pink is great. Pink color. Salmon pink is a beautiful color.
feel free to please join on in, raise your hand to ask any questions. We would love to fill you in on any celebrity information, makeup tips. Guys, if you have any questions about good gifts for your wives, your girlfriends, your mothers, your sisters, you know, you don't just have to be a woman to be interested in makeup, that's for certain.
Or even skincare too.
Yes, definitely.
So now I'm using Lip Shine by Jordana. It's a brand that can be found in drugstores. Okay. And it's actually under $2. Oh. And I love it.
My gosh, under $2. I love it.
You know, and it comes in an array of colors. Like your viewer was saying, she likes salmon. This is a beautiful color. So watermelon, and you just put a little sheer watermelon lip gloss over.
Okay.
This here. And gloss just kind of wakes up the color, wakes up the lips. So this is perfect.
Yeah, it smells good too.
Yummy, right?
It smells really good. That's always a huge plus of lip gloss, I feel like, compared to lipstick.
And this is a great everyday color. Okay?
Okay.
And one little tip I must give
How does it look? Anyone?
One thing I must admit is that you should always keep gloss in the center kind of the mouth. Never like shellac it all the way on, because it can bleed. Okay. Okay? And I'll give you just some other options I'll show you. Just bold colors like fuchsia. You know, you don't have to necessarily, you know, put it on heavy. Just kind of tap, tap, tap. Okay. You do it with your fingertip. You can do it with a lip brush. Okay. And it's perfect. And also, I like to layer like a really sheer champagne. Okay. And do a sheer coral or salmon or pink over it. It's a beautiful combination.
All right, I love it. It's amazing how many different choices there are out there for lip colors, you know? Okay, now I'm seeing something that looks kind of like a furry creature climbing out from underneath our table. Yes. So now this is the new hair trend. Yes. Which I can't wait to check this out.
It's a hair trend that I've been noticing on a few celebrities. I noticed it when Lady Gaga was on set. I've noticed it in the magazines with Daphne Guinness. And also I noticed it when working with Nicole a few days ago. And Snooki. And another DJ, really becoming a famous celebrity DJ, Chelsea Leland. Okay. Gorgeous British girl. She looks like Kate Moss. Okay. And she does all the hot fashion parties and celebrity parties. So they're doing a lot of different colors, from like having dark hair to chunks of blonde, chunks of purple.
Yeah, so, I've been seeing a lot of trends where celebrities, I saw Lauren Conrad, she had a streak of blue. It almost reminded me of when I was younger, and we would dip our hair in Kool-Aid. That didn't seem like a very good idea for hair. But I'm talking like when I was younger, 8th grade younger.
Yeah, Manic Panic.
Right, and so this is becoming a big trend where you're just contrasting the colors.
Contrast. Okay. So instead of like investing the money in having your hair bleached or severely dyed, you can also do clip-ins. Okay. So very easy. Just lift the hair. Okay. This is what I'm gonna look like if I stop going to the salon and getting highlights. Shh, don't tell anyone. Thank you. I just got it done. And just pop them in. And actually they're very sturdy. You don't have to tease the hair. Okay.
How does it look?
Drop your hair down.
Okay. Well, we're going to be wrapping up shortly. We're almost out of time. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to In Touch Weekly's show here on Paltalk.com. Are you taking my hair out now?
No, I'm just showing them up.
Okay. All right. I have this beautiful brown hair extension in. Is that what it's called? Hair extension?
Beautiful.
My name is Dorothy Cascerceri. I'm the senior editor for In Touch Weekly. You can check out In Touch Weekly at www.intouchweekly.com. You can also follow In Touch Weekly on Twitter at In Touch Weekly. You can follow me as well at Dorothy Lauren. And you can also check me out on Facebook.